Welcome to the VoyMonk channel. This is a vlog. You know, contemplating what it would mean to be Superman, right? I'm not Superman. And if I can't be Superman, which I'm not saying whether or not definitively for anyone else that it is or what it isn't, I can say that and I'm not Superman. I know that I'm not Superman, but not being Superman, I'm okay with being me and no one else. It may seem like a weird thing to kind of say, but I think the truth is that I like the idea of maybe being able to have everything and do anything that I want. Unlimited power. That's a real wonderful and fantastic position, I think, for at least me to have in reality. But since I don't have any of those abilities, and that's not something that I can truly control outside of an illusion or making myself believe that, I think the alternative is that I'm just me, whatever that should mean. And that if I can't control, if I don't have power, if I can't move my mountains and run faster than a speeding bullet or fly or whatever, or, ultimately decide everything and everything around me, well, then I think the next best thing is to be myself. And I know that seems kind of weird. It's like, what are you talking about? I just mean in my life, including doing this channel and things like that. I'm not holding out for expectations on anything and everything. I'm the kind of man who I'm happy with what I can actually get. I like the prospects and hopes and being able to create my own thing and do my own thing, of course. But I've never been one. Well, I guess maybe when I was younger, I did. But I think it took me a while to eventually realize that I'm not in any kind of envy or competition or looking to be better than anyone else or be like someone else. And I'm not necessarily saying that those things have to be bad. I mean, people have role models and those who give them a kind of a map and maybe some ideas of what roads they want to take to being where they actually want to be. I can respect that. And I think in some instance that's about as close as I've actually ever gotten to when it comes to others and where I maybe would like to be in some sense. So that's why I guess I'm using Superman. But that's fictional, an omnipotent, almost like creature, whether actual or not. I think for me, it's easy to spend one's entire lifetime, though, one not knowing who in that a person is inside, myself, speaking specifically, and having to go, a time and figure that out. Because it's easy to get confused. It's easy to get misguided. It's easy to think that you're on the right trail until you go so far and realize that you're not. And then, of course, the thing that comes in is the journey going back, much harder and much further than just going forward and seeing where you'll end up. Something to think about, I guess, on this Tuesday here. On these vlog. But I don't know. I guess a lot of people just aren't happy with who they are, where they are, and feel the urge and need to be somewhere else. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that particularly, but I think it's kind of rare to find someone who maybe isn't where they want to be, but you know what? understands what they actually need as opposed to what they want, and finding life fulfilling and enjoying it anyways. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. I might elaborate a little bit on different content, maybe a different vlog, maybe a voiceover. Anyways, until next time, take care.